Senator Blackburn.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and thank you for the hearing. This is something that we have followed for months, as you all know, and it is a source of frustration for us that the implementation is not happening. Mr. Cecilia, I'd love to come to you, and I appreciate the efforts that your company has made in developing a new platform that would modernize the EHR structure. We hear that that's been a problem. We think it could be helpful. This rollout has not met the expectations of anyone. Transitioning these platforms are difficult. At Vanderbilt Hospital there in Nashville, there was a lot of pioneering work early on that went into the EHRs and how they could be utilized. There has been frustration that the VA has just not been able to make this system applicable, user-friendly, interoperable. The list of questions go on. But what I'd like to hear from you, let's just say if this program is unsuccessful, if you can't get this platform going, what challenges do you see in integrating electronic records among the various shareholders that might need these, DOD, other VA programs, people that are going to go into community care? So kind of walk me through what the challenges are on this.
Well, if the program is not successful and it would revert back to VISTA, which is the current system, VISTA was created on a technology called MUMPS, which was introduced during the Carter administration, and by and large still remains on the same platform. I think interoperability would be a real challenge because those systems are very difficult to get to modern cloud platforms and to turn into what's usually called software as a service, which means that the system is automatically updated, automatically secured, and automatically maintained by, in this case, the vendor Oracle. So I think that becomes, to be a very difficult.
Then let me ask you this: have you seen VA's program for restructuring?
Excuse me?
Have you seen the VA's proposal for restructuring? Are you read into that?
For restructuring VISTA? Or
for their entire EHR.
Well, we are the vendor for.
Right, but VA has an approach. Are they working with you? Are they stonewalling you?
No, they are not stonewalling.
Okay.
VA is not stonewalling. I would say, particularly with the addition of Dr. Elna Hall and Dr. Evans in the last few months and weeks, I would describe the collaboration among all parties as excellent, certainly better than it's ever been in the 9 months that I've been associated with this program, and I'm very optimistic that we are at exactly the moment where DOD was in their initial rollout, which I would call a page turn moment. And I think we're
That's great. That is good to hear. So do you feel like your recommendations are being listened to and that VA is responsive?
I do.
Okay. And Mr. Del Bene, let me come to you, because in your nomination hearing, to my QFRs, I asked you about the EHR modernization and flipping this system, making it workable. And here was your response. What's most important is to make sure that these projects run in a highly effective manner, accomplishing agreed-upon goals for each project in a cost-effective manner. So the posture this program is in right now, is it cost-effective? Is it highly effective? Is it meeting agreed-upon goals? Where are you on this?
Well, thank you for the question. I definitely think we've made progress, as been cited by the uptime hitting the goal recently. I think we still have a ways to go, to be honest. There are another set of measurements, kind of the second click down, where we're not yet meeting the goals. One is uptime or incident-free time, period of time when there's not an incident in the implementation somewhere. We still aren't meeting a goal
Okay.
there. But we're making progress, but there's a ways to go still.
Okay. And Ms. Harris, the GAO finding, VA medical staff appear apprehensive about adopting the new EHR system. What is their dissatisfaction? Why are they apprehensive? Why do they not want to move to an EHR system that could be interoperable, that you could have some of your multi-stakeholders, DOD, utilizing an interoperable system? Why are they resisting this?
I think change is hard, and I think that, you know, within VA in particular, for the past multiple decades, these medical centers have been able to do what they want, which is evidenced by the 130 versions.
Do they understand this is their job? Is it the union that is resisting? Who is resisting on this? Why do they not want to do this? I have never in my life seen such resistance to modernizing a program. You've got a vendor sitting right next to you. They're making a good faith effort to bring something forward. Why can you not tell employees this is your job? If you don't want to do this, go work somewhere else.
We have not done the detailed work to get to what you're
What's your timeline?
Asking.
What is your timeline for getting this program to the point that you're going to be able to see VA? I mean, you're the GAO. You're telling them what they're doing. I guess that question is more properly placed to another of you on the staff, probably Mr. El-Nahai. What's your timeline? How long does the transitions take? I know that the chairman asked you, and you said months.
Well, I think the thread of your question, Senator, has a lot to do with the responsibility we have to take in the healthcare system to prepare for the change and execute on the change. And we took that seriously with the sprint effort that we submitted to all of you on this committee. We've built a structure that holds all of our leaders accountable for owning this effort, but also one that requires us to really define the changes needed so that at the end of the day for our end users, it is usable and it's an efficient system.
I'm way over my time. I hope you all realize the frustration is that VA ought to be able to do this. And there does not seem to be a willingness. And Ms. Harris, I appreciate that GAO had that report for us. But I think we're all frustrated with the lack of willingness to modernize the system and be of service to the veterans. Thank you.
Thank you, Senator Blackburn. I'm going to stick with you, Ms. Harris. Your report, and I think in your opening statement, you said that there was one